Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to another Champions League recap, doing a recap of yesterday's games and today's games. So let's get started, shall we? First game from yesterday was the game between Lokomotiv Moscow and FC Salzburg. Berisha had a brace against Moscow yesterday, and he managed to contribute heavily to their victory. So I think that FC Salzburg are going to make it to the Europa League, because I still believe that Atletico Madrid are going to win second place here in the group. But of course, that would be very shocking if RB Salzburg could pull off the upset and win number 2 in the group. Next up is the game between Shakhtar Donetsk and Madrid, and once again Shakhtar pulled off a major upset of Real Madrid. But despite Shakhtar winning against Madrid, the crazy part about this group is that this group is anybody's for grabs, meaning that Inter Milan can still technically win the group. Well, I don't think they're going to win the group because of goal differential, but I still think that Inter Milan have a chance to make it to the knockout phase of the Champions League, but they're going to have to win all their next games, seriously, because even if they draw, their hopes are just going to be gone. But the thing about Real Madrid, I personally think, is that Real Madrid, this is possibly the worst Real Madrid side in Champions League history. I don't know about you guys, but I personally think that this is the worst constructed Madrid team in history, just because, ever since Cristiano Ronaldo left Madrid, I think that's what started the decline of Real Madrid, and it's like most of their star players are already in decline and stuff, because they're already in their late 30s and stuff, and realistically, how long can they play for their club like that is just beyond me. Because, think about it, Modric, he's already 35 years old, and he might have another 2 years left in him before he leaves Real Madrid. Same with Sergio Ramos, he's also going to be like 35, I think, this year or next year. Because the thing about Real Madrid without Ronaldo is that, yes, they won La Liga without him, but in the Champions League, they've just been absolutely abysmal. Like, there's no other way to say this, man. Ronaldo is the main reason why Real Madrid won all those 3 Champions League titles consecutively from 2016 to 2018. Because without him, I don't think Real Madrid would have won all those Champions League titles. And it's crazy because only in 2020 can Shakhtar upset Real Madrid twice. Like, this is just absolutely crazy, man. Just freaking crazy Champions League. And next up, we have Atalanta and FC Midtjylland. Atalanta, both of them drew 1-1. And then the Atletico Bayern game, it was an alright game. Bayern once again come up in the clutch. Thomas Müller nets in a penalty for Bayern, and Bayern secure a point against Atletico Madrid. And then it was the Borussia Mönchengladbach game against Inter Milan. And Lukaku, man, he had an incredible performance for Inter Milan in the Champions League. So I think that Inter Milan are going to have to rely on heroics from Lukaku in order to win games, because, realistically, this Inter Milan team doesn't look that good to me, and in my personal opinion, I don't think they're going to make it past the round of 16 if they do qualify for the Champions League knockouts. And then we have the Porto and Manchester City game. It ended 0-0. Once again, man, Manchester City, I feel like they underperformed in this game. And then we had the Liverpool and Ajax game. Liverpool, they got another win over Ajax 1-0 thanks to Jones scoring in the 58th minute. So the thing about Ajax is that they still have a chance to secure second place in the group, but they're going to have to win the next game and hope that, Atalanta don't win. Because if Atalanta win the next game, then I think that Ajax Amsterdam's chances of making it to a Champions League knockout is going to be finished. Because the thing about this Ajax team, man, is that ever since, that heartbreak they experienced against Tottenham, they just have not been the same team. I don't know what to say about this Ajax team, but you got to feel bad for them, because they look like a promising Champions League team when they had De Jong and De Ligt on the team, and it just sucks seeing them not be able to play with them in the Champions League final. But the thing about Ajax is that this is how the group stage technically looks like. Atalanta have second place, but if Ajax win the next game, if Atalanta draw, then they can secure second place still inside the group. And then Marseille, they win 2-1 against Olympiacos. Dimitri Payet, he scored both pens, and Marseille are the winners of the game. Now, the thing about this game is that they were simply playing for a spot in the Europa League. And now we're going to do a recap of today's games. Now, today's games were way more entertaining, in my opinion, than yesterday's games. First off, starting off, RB Leipzig, they win 4-3 against Istanbul, but Istanbul, the player for Istanbul, Kaveci, had a great game. He scored a hat-trick today against RB Leipzig, so he had a nice performance. But RB Leipzig still were able to get the job done and win 4-3. And the thing about RB Leipzig is that they still have a chance to secure first place in the group if Manchester United lose the next game, because the next game between United and Leipzig is going to be pretty lit. Hopefully I get the chance to watch the game. And this is how the group stage looks like between all 3 teams, because Leipzig, PSG, and Manchester United still have a chance to, make it all the way to the knockouts. But I think that the way how it's going to end, Manchester United and PSG are going to advance to the knockouts, in my personal opinion, because that's going to be my prediction. But it were to be very crazy if RB Leipzig were to ultimately upset United in the next game, because United, they're going to have to win the next game without a doubt. And then Krasnodar, they win 1-0 against Stade Rennesburg, scores the only goal in this game. And the thing about Krasnodar is that they qualified for the Europa League. And Borussia Dortmund, they drew 1-1 with Lazio, but I just think that Borussia Dortmund, they caught a very, very bad break with the Haaland injury, because without Haaland, I don't think this Dortmund team is going to get anywhere in the knockouts, if I'm being honest here. And then Club Brugge, they win 3-0 against Zenit St. Petersburg. And then Barcelona, they gave off another impressive performance in the Champions League. Griezmann, Braithwaite, and Dembele, they each scored a G today, so Barcelona, maybe they can get past the quarterfinals, I don't know. But the thing about Barcelona this year is that it seems weird, because in La Liga, they've been struggling struggling for the last 2 months, but in the Champions League, they've been doing very, very well. So it feels weird, but hey, Barcelona, man, in the Champions League right now, they just look like they're a regular Barcelona team that can go far, but we'll see what happens if they go against an actual opponent, you know, because in the next Juventus game, that Juventus-Barcelona game is going to be very, very litty, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to see the Messi versus Ronaldo showdown. And next up, we have the Juventus and Dinamo Kiev game. Cristiano Ronaldo, he scored a goal, and the crazy part about Ronaldo's goal-scoring record is that he's on pace to break Pele's all-time scoring record, so it just goes to show you that despite being in his late 30s, Cristiano Ronaldo is still balling. And I think that age is only a number, and as long as Ronaldo is in form, he's going to continue to, you know, produce incredible things for Juventus. And Cristiano Ronaldo's recent performances for Juventus proved to me right that Madrid, they made a big mistake in letting go of him. I don't know why Real Madrid would even think about getting rid of Ronaldo, but hey, man, I mean, even though Ronaldo left the club, Ronaldo, he's still doing good. He's still scoring goals, man, and that's what matters at the end of the day. And then we have the Manchester United and PSG game. Neymar, he scored a brace in this game today. So Manchester United, they absolutely once again underperformed, man. And PSG, this was a great win for them. This is their first win over United in like, what, 3-4 games right now? Because in the past, United, they've won against PSG. But now PSG finally redeemed themselves for their losses to United with an incredible 3-1 win. And then the Sevilla and Chelsea game, man. Giroud, this is possibly his best performance for Chelsea in a very, very long time. He had an incredible game today, scoring all 4 Gs, which is absolutely just out of this world. And Giroud, man, what can I say? He was without a doubt man of the match today. He just had an incredible performance today for Chelsea. He just completely balled out. And this is how the standings look like for Chelsea. Chelsea, they're going to qualify for the Champions League without a doubt. They already did, but I think that they're going to maintain first place in the group because Sevilla, I don't think they have a chance of getting first place here. So, hey, Chelsea, they've been doing really good in this Champions League qualifiers, if I'm being honest here. It's going to be interesting to see how far they go. But anyways, ladies and gents, that's the recap here of the Champions League games. Let me know what you thought about the games in the comment section below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.